Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm bringing you another power scaling video. Today we are going to be discussing Frieza's power in the Namek Saga, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to really say. Before we get into it, I do want to mention a couple of things. Number one, I have a Discord. Yes, I do have a Discord. Make sure you guys pretty much go yeah, go join my server, bro. We got people in the server. We got people like Arrow, Key Issues, Garrick, my boy Isk, stuff like that, and Chunky Jamar. Speaking of Chunky Jamar and Isk, I believe this video is coming out either before or after I post my debate with Chunky. Chunky pretty much had 4 people, and it was me, not to mention my boy Isk, and it was a 2v4, and it was pretty fun. So I recommend you go watch that. Either if it comes out after this video, I'll post that, or before, which I do recommend you go watch. And then my last thing I want to say is, dude, I have my boy Logan the Loser. He has pretty much made a new YouTube channel. This has been my boy for a good couple of years, and he's just my boy. So I really would appreciate if you guys go subscribe to my boy Logan the Loser. He does want to get into power scaling, Hunter, so maybe you guys can actually teach him a little bit. And if you guys do subscribe, make sure you comment that pretty much I'm what's it called, that you're coming from me and stuff like that, so we know that Logan knows that, I'm shouting him out because he thinks I won't shut him out. So yeah, go sub to him, and yeah, let's get right into the video. I know you guys don't care about that. So today we're going to be discussing why Frieza, or the insane power of Lord Frieza from the Namek Saga. Now, there is a calc to where the 2 stars orbiting around planet Vegeta, or pretty much at what's it called, the larger star being smaller than the sun, or the smaller star being smaller than the sun, which what's it called, pretty much the sun is a small star, so this might be able to convince you where what's it called, Frieza destroying those stars along with planet Vegeta was what's it called, calculated to be a solar system level feat. The reason why it's so easy to debunk this is because, again, you can't really prove that the sun is smaller than these 2 stars. I mean, you could try, but I haven't personally tried, so maybe you guys might want to try it. So pretty much Frieza, at this point, if we say that Frieza did this at his max power at 530,000 destroy planet Vegeta, we would divide 120 million, even though that's not Frieza's full extent of a power, divided by 530,000. We would get about final form Frieza pretty much being at 226 times stronger than a casual solar system buster. So at this point, Frieza would be 226 times solar system level, which would actually make him probably above what's it called, probably multi-solar system. However, again, this scaling could be disproved if you really want to make the argument that the stars are not as large as the sun, and yeah. But don't worry, I do have another way to calculate Frieza to being mid-solar system tier. So yeah, this one's going to be a little bit lower than the first one I used, but this one's probably more legit. So pretty much, we pretty much find the difference between a Moonbuster Piccolo, who has a power level of 300 or 3,500, who destroyed the moon, right? And then we compare it to a dwarf star level character like First Form Frieza, and he destroyed the star, right? It would take what's it called? Pretty much the difference is quite significant. The difference between a Moonbuster, or the Joules of Force, what it takes to destroy a moon, and the Joules of Force, what it takes to destroy a dwarf star level, or a dwarf star, is about 570 million. Now, again, the reason why I'm pointing this out is because the difference between the power levels are a lot more significant than a lot of people like to say so. For example, people like Vegeta, who had a power level of 24,000, versus dodoria, who had a power level of 22,000. And at that rate, it was only like a 1.09 times difference, and Vegeta destroyed him. So pretty much this whole point is pretty much convincing your opponent, or I'm trying to convince you guys that power levels are a lot more exponential than people give them credit for. So pretty much we're gonna pretty much calculate the difference between the moon and the dwarf star level, or dwarf star, which we already did. Moon is 1.24 to the 10 to the 29 joules of force, and then the dwarf star is 7.30 times 10 to the 39 joules of force. The difference between the two is 557 million, or it's actually 556,965, but we're gonna round it and make it 557. right? And you pretty much get that number, right? And then we get 557 million times 120 million, which is Frieza's power level, divided by 3,500, which is Piccolo's power, and we get 1.909 times 43 to the 13 joules of force, right? And then as we pretty much still go on, we get what's it called, the 2.916, which is the difference between Piccolo and Frieza's power level, but we round it to 2.92, and then we get 10 to the negative fifth, 10 to the negative fifth, which is pretty much the 557 million we calculated, and we put that in exponent form, and we get 557,600,568.329, which will round it to 558 million, which would make 10 to the negative fifth times 2.92 is 558 million. And again, shout out to my boy Arrow for pretty much helping me with this calc. Best debater I know. So yeah, if you guys find this credible, you guys should definitely go and check out my boy's Discord. He's in the Discord, so if you guys ever want to talk to him, and yeah, that could pretty much, you guys could pretty much do that, right? So we pretty much get the 10 to the 39th, right, which is or we get 7.30, which is the calc for the dwarf star level, and then the 10 to the 39th, which is the 558 million, right, in scientific notation. And if you calculate all of that, you pretty much get 4.07 to the 48 joules of force, which is mid solar system tier. And still, we could still use the small star argument, or first form Frieza being a casual solar system buster, and then this calc, which is the difference between Piccolo and Frieza's power, which we will still get mid solar system to multi solar system with the two calcs. So again, there's still an argument for Frieza being solar system to multi solar system. However, I don't think I can get higher unless you guys could prove me wrong. We're pretty much going to go over his speed. Keep in mind that the speed I'm listing here, you could probably get it higher, but again, this is probably a pretty reasonably high number. So yeah, let's get right into it. Frieza's speed. So Frieza's speed, I'm gonna calculate for you guys to dwarf star level Frieza to give you a hypothetical of how fast he should be. Pretty much we repeat the whole calc with the 527 million, which was the 120. What's it called, the difference between a moon level character between a what's it called, a dwarf star level character, which we will still get what's it called, about 527 million times faster than light. But for a solar system buster, the difference between a solar system buster and a moon buster is actually around 6 quadrillion, which the calc will be down in the description, which would actually apply to what's it called, Frieza's speed. The only reason why is because in Dragon Ball, when your power increases, your speed does as well. So this would actually what's it called, apply to speed, and that would pretty much mean that Frieza would pretty much be 6 quadrillion what's it called, times faster than light. And yeah, Frieza's speed is kind of easy to calc, so it's 527 million to 6 quadrillion times faster than light in the final form Namek arc. The speed, and the AP, again, it is pretty big claims to make, so I will be posting that in the description. Don't forget to look in the description after this video. And remember, if you do have any problems with the video, my Discord is always open for discussions, and you know, I always like to hear your guys' opinions. Ultimate Gohan versus Goku, y'all didn't like that, but again, the people who did join the Discord server, I did explain to them reasonably, except for some people like Fish and Chunky. Yeah. Speaking of Fish and Chunky, their debate, I won't be posting it because Chunky did kind of get out or leave VC sometimes, so he's not the best recorder. I do need someone who can record debates, but I will post the Google Drive there, or the email for it, so you could just look it up or watch it on Google Drive or something like that. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my boy Logan the Loser. He does need the clout. Also, shout out to my boy Arrow Flame for pretty much giving me this calc on the Frieza being the mid solar system level. And the first form Frieza, I do give credits to the Versus Battle Wiki to pretty much helping me that. I'll put everything in the description so you guys can all understand it and take in the information. So Frieza's AP, mid solar system to multi solar system, his speed is about 570 million to 6 quadrillion times faster than light, and his durability would be the same. Alright guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Peace out, like, comment, subscribe. And remember, I am not the most greatest power scaler out there. I'm actually pretty trash. And my debating skills can use some work too. So if you do have a problem with the video, please, my Discord is open. And yeah, I'm open to any kind of criticism. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I'm going to get out of here. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. And see you guys in the next one. And again, subscribe to Logan the Loser. Please, and now goodbye.